Paul's Fab Five after a rough week.
Wait, whoa. We're missing a segment here. We're missing Fraud of the Week, Paul.
We are Fraud of the Week, me.
Yeah, it's Paul Rubidoux is the Fraud of the Week, folks. Unanimous decision. 0-6?
You can fraud me.
I thought you were this master gambler.
We'll just work it into primetime pay.
You just cost...
Fab Five.
No, I know. You just cost anybody that listens to you and takes your gambling word as gospel. You just cost them. They probably lost their mortgage on their house, man.
Based on...
You have a responsibility.
If you follow my bets, you lost $30 last week.
30? Some people probably lost their house.
If you lost your house, I am sorry, and I am not responsible, and do not reach out to me.
I don't know how you're listening to this show, but I am sorry.
You should be listening.
They got
Yeah, you should be listening to a better sports gambler. But we're getting better this week because you can only go up from here, right?
I guess.
Well,
Technically,
it is impossible to get worse than 0-6.
yeah, you could go 0-6 again, unless you only have 5.
I do want to throw in a quick fraud since you reminded me, and I didn't put that on the rundown, and that's on me.
I just thought the joke would be that you're the fraud.
Fraud of the week. You put it on me. You can fraud me. That's okay. I'm putting it on the Raiders. 3 points against the Jets. Quick fraud of the week.
Did you hear about Andy? We forgot to even talk about this, and we'll get to Paul's Fab Five real quick. Sam Darnold partying it up. Did you hear about that?
Doing 22-year-old things.
Right, a
Yeah.
22-year-old partying and making out with a woman.
Said he was getting.
Who cares?
His quote was like he was seen getting super drunk and making out with the girl. And then did you see today that girl came forward and was like interviewed by somebody, and they were like, so brave of her to come forward.
So brave. What, to be a girl like he hooked up with? Like, I don't. Whatever. Well, anyway, Paul's Fab Five. Let's do it. It's the worst intro ever.
I like Sam Darnold and his swag, man. I like what the Jets are doing because they've scored.
He doesn't realize he's doing it.
They've scored 30 points in the last 3 games at least. We're starting out. Fab 5, 0-6 last week. That brought me down 31-32 on the year. Just under 500. We're going to climb back up this week. Starting out on Thursday, mid-afternoon after you've gotten your turkey. Don't take a nap unless you've already got this bet. Okay?
Nice.
Until
that's why you're the expert.
Until you have placed your bet on the Bills to cover -6.5 in Arlington, you can't take that afternoon turkey nap because the Cowboys are not blowing out teams. The Bills are a very good, well-rounded team with an aggressive quarterback who is not afraid to run when he doesn't see a read. And I like the Bills to not lose by 7. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're going to win. They're not going to lose by 7.
I think this is one of the rare times where
I wrote the wrong thing. I put a minus there. That should be a plus.
Okay. I got you. All right, what's next?
So Bills cover +6.5, and then we are going to the Jets. 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 At the Bengals, going back to Andy Dalton, which could actually help the Bengals offensively. But look at these lines. This is taking candy from a baby. The Jets have scored 34 points, exactly 34 points in their last 3 games. They're a 3.5-point favorite at Cincinnati. They're definitely going to win by 4 points, and the over is 40.5. They've scored 34 in the past 3 weeks.
And the Bengals are terrible, so
I'm taking the over. I'm taking the Jets to cover. Jets. Jets. Joe Namath, take it to the bank. Promise.
Does the girl fly out with him? And
Jets.
Cheers him on from the stands?
No. 2 left. Browns at Steelers.
That was a dud of a joke.
Grudge match. Coming back 2 weeks later. Who was it on the Steelers that says they want Baker already? Was it that or was it the other way around? Where
it was a defense. It was a Browns guy.
A Browns guy that says they wanted Rudolph. So maybe this is why they're benching him. I think
there should be a prop bet on penalty yardage because this game's gonna be ugly.
Over under line of 2.5 unsportsmanlikes.
Who's getting bopped on the head this week?
I like that. No, 2.5 unsportsmanlike. I want both of your lines right now. Take it or leave it.
Under.
I'd take the over.
Oh,
This game's
okay.
gonna get ugly.
Okay. We'll see. With Duck at quarterback, we'll see. But the Steelers
I'm
are.
going duck hunting, dog.
I don't know why Vegas likes the Browns after they beat up the Dolphins, but the Browns are favored by 2 in Pittsburgh. I don't understand that. I don't get that line. Take the Steelers in the Steel City.
With Duck as the QB?
Duck has played well, and if you remember, the Steelers would have actually had a chance against the Browns if Mason Rudolph didn't throw 4 picks and basically give the game away.
Yeah.
So
A game we all lost and picked.
exactly, and so that's why I like the Steelers to cover +2. +2 at home, that's easy. Finishing it up, Vikings at Seahawks Monday night. Seahawks cover -3. Vikings are a fraud contender, and I'm ready for Russell Wilson to pick apart their so-called good defense. And this is going to be a good game. Seahawks cover -3.
I don't necessarily agree with your assessment that the Vikings don't have a good defense.
They have a good defense like the Packers have a good defense. Good individual players and very adept at capitalizing on turnovers.
All right. We making money?
I like Harrison Smith. We're making money this week. I'm not going to say it, though, because I said it, and I said the new catchphrase, and I went 0-6.
No, say it.
Don't say it. I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
All right. Is that it?
Prime time picks.